Hi there, it's Nolene Sliney here, former Treasury analyst turned international organic makeup artist, video confidence and personal power mentor. So today I want to talk about nasty comments, right? And I have 3 tips for you around this. Now, I know there are many of you out there who stop showing up on video because you're worried about getting nasty comments, you're worrying about fear of judgment. Maybe you're not showing up at all on video because of this, or maybe you are showing up on video, but you're not showing up as your full self. Like you're still hiding a bit and a part of you going, oh, I better not say that because what if I piss off somebody? What if I say something and they don't agree with me, And I can totally relate to all of those things, by the way, because they were definitely some of the reasons why I was scared to show up on video originally. And truthfully, there are still times, of course, when I think to myself, oh, maybe should I say that? Should I not? But I'm at a stage now where I'm like, I don't care. Because if I don't show up and say what I need to say in the way I need to say it, I'm doing a disservice to myself. I'm not being me, and I'm hiding, right? And I don't want to hide anymore, right? Because I have done that in the past. And actually hiding is much more painful than actually being yourself. In fact, it's harder to try and be something that you're not than actually to be who you truly are, right? So, but as I said, I know that this can be a really big fear. So as I said, I have 3 tips for you today that I would love to help you with this, right? So the very first one is, it's inevitable, right? It's almost like a rite of passage that this is going to happen to you if you're going to show up at some stage, okay? But the positive side is, it's also a sign of success, right? It's a sign that you're doing something right. It's a sign that you're speaking to the right people and turning off the wrong people, because ultimately that's what you want to do. Okay. When you show up, it's not about speaking to everybody. It's about speaking to the right people, or more importantly, attracting the right people. Right. And sometimes what happens is, you'll say something and there will be people who won't like what you said. And most people are not horrible. Most people will either decide, okay, I'm going to delete or switch off. I'm going to unsubscribe, whatever it is. Some people will feel the need to send a nasty comment or to write an email or whatever it is. And that's just who they are. Now, the next 2 points are going to help with that. But I just wanted to say that it is inevitable. Okay. Now, the second point is that if you do get one of these, okay, and I'm going to share an example of mine in a moment. So bloomin' what? Okay. If you receive one of these comments, you get the right to ignore it, right? You get to choose to ignore it. You can delete that if you want to, okay? And honestly, like, what is the worst would happen if you did receive a nasty comment, right? Let's say you showed up on video and someone left a nasty comment, or somebody replied and sent you a horrible email. Like, what is that really the worst thing that can ever happen to you? Of course it's not, right? It's just an email. It's just a comment. And you get to decide, how you react to this, what you're going to do, right? The other thing I would say about it as well is, does it mean that comment is true? Like, maybe the person said in it, like, something like, you are the worst person I've ever met in the world, right? Let's just take that as an example, okay? Does that mean you are the worst person in the world? Of course you're not. You know that that's not true. That might be just that person's opinion, but that doesn't mean you are, right? So again, a little mantra that I would really love you to keep in mind here as well is, right? This is not fact. Someone's opinion is just their opinion. It is not fact, right? Including your own, by the way. Your own opinions are your opinions. They're not fact either, right? But again, this will really help you with this, right? Now, the third point I wanted to help you with this, the third tip is, you get to decide, right? So you always, in any walk of life, whether it be on video or even in person, you get to decide what's acceptable to you, right? If you want to block somebody, if they write a nasty comment and you want to block that person, go ahead, do it. That's your choice, right? Nobody ever gets to make you feel bad without your permission, right? So this is really going to help you to take back control of this situation, right? Because as I said, again, when you get something like this, the first thing is, what's your reaction to this? And again, you get to decide what your reaction to something is, right? You get to decide how much that thing affects you. Now, you can either let that destroy you, or you can laugh it off and move on and realize it's just one person, or maybe even if it's 10 people, so what? 10 people out of 7 billion people in the world, is that really the worst thing in the world? And I'm going to give you an example of this, right? So it happened to me about a couple of months ago, and I posted something. Now, I was thinking to myself, oh, will I post this or not? I knew it was going to piss off some people. And I'm not doing it. I wasn't doing to, controversy for controversy's sake. That's not what I was doing at all, right? Because I'd never do that. And I don't encourage that. But it was something that I knew that I needed to say, right? And it was something, if I was in person with somebody, I would say it. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to share this with people because I feel this is an important thing to say. say, but I knew that it was going to polarize some people, and it did. And I received an email from somebody, and this person was not happy at all that I wrote this thing and accused me of all sorts of different things. Now, I could have sat there and I could have said, oh my God, this email is awful. And by the way, there was only one person that actually replied to that, right? In fact, actually, I got the comments I got were great. Okay. Not that I wasn't doing it for that either. That again, that was a bonus. I was saying the thing that needed to be said because it had to be, and I knew that the right people would see it and hear it and would need it. Okay. But I said, I also knew there was going to be that side. And ultimately, it wasn't as bad as I thought anyway. And again, my reaction to this email was, okay, that's his opinion. That's fine. Thank you. And I deleted the email. Now I could have gone and, oh wait, I have to reply to this person and I have to go, oh my, explain myself. And but this is the side I'm coming from. I didn't, right? So again, you don't have to go down that route either, right? Again, you get to decide what you want to do with this. You get to decide whether you want to delete that email or ignore it, or as I said, delete the comment if somebody comments on social media. It's all up to you. Right. And when you come from this place, it's like this weight and fear of judgment is lifted off your shoulders. I know that I was carrying that around for such a long time, and it was making me literally like, look how I'm showing up, right? Like it was like this big heavy, I'd be sitting, I noticed myself on videos sitting like this. Now that I don't have that, I sit up straight because there's nothing holding me back. There's no heavy weight. I'm lighter and I'm freer now. And I speak in my authentic voice now. Okay. And yeah, you may even be watching this and thinking this is a load of BS. That's fine. That's your choice. Okay. But I know that this is important. I know this has helped people as well. It helps me. And I know the results that my clients get when I share this with them too, and they implement this as well. Right. So I wanted to share that with you today. I really hope it's helpful. Let me know which of the 3 points is most helpful to you. Maybe it's all of them. I'd really love to hear. So make sure you pop in the comments and let me know as well. Do you let the fear of judgment hold you back? Are you letting it, number one, maybe holding you back from showing up at all? Or maybe it's number two, maybe you are showing up, but you're still hiding, you're still holding back, and you're letting that kind of big sack of judgment hold you back, that fear of that, and you're not showing up the way you should really. You know that you have much more to say, you know how powerful you can be and how you actually are, right? But you're not letting the world see that in your people, and maybe you're not getting the results you want as a result. So let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. And by the way, if you are looking for help with this as well, be sure to join the Video Visibility Challenge. It's starting on the 28th of March 2022. And it is going to be incredible. We're going to spend 3 incredible days together. It's completely free. You're going to work on your video confidence. You're going to work on your selling confidence, and you're going to work on selling on video. And yes, you are going to be making videos. Now this is going to take space. This is going to take place in a private community. So it's going to be a really safe space for you to do this. And let me tell you, and I say this with honestly, like it is so true. Okay. I don't say this to brag or anything, but I say it because it's true. Like people spend 10 minutes with me and their confidence is off the charts, right? Like genuinely it is. And I know this because they come back and tell me. I can see it in them, and I can see the results that they're getting even doing that, right? My clients spend 1 hour with me and they come back telling me other people are noticing. Like I literally got an email recently from a lady saying her grandchildren are even noticing how different she's showing up. Another lady told me that in her group, people noticed a difference in how she was showing up in the world, right? I could give you tons more examples of these, okay? So can you imagine what it's going to be like spending 3 days with me, okay? You are going to feel amazing. Your people are going to benefit from this just as much as you are as well, okay? So I'm going to leave the link down below for you to go and sign up for it. This is going to be absolutely off the charts. This is going to make a massive difference to you, okay? As I say, and I don't say that lightly, right? I say that because I'm owning it and I know how good this is going to be, okay? So that's it for today. Looking forward to reading your comments down below. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the challenge as well. And I'll talk to you next time.